The only dating advice you need: find love faster. Chapter 1. The foundation of a strong relationship. Dating has always been a mix of excitement, confusion, and sometimes frustration. With modern dating apps, social media, and ever-changing relationship dynamics, finding the one can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. You might find yourself wondering, why do my relationships keep failing? Why do I attract the wrong people? Why is dating so exhausting? Is true love even real anymore? The truth is, love is very real. But successful relationships don't just happen, they are built. And they all start with a strong foundation. Think of it like constructing a house. If the base is weak, cracks will appear, and sooner or later the entire structure collapses. But if the foundation is solid, the house can weather any storm. Before you start dating, or if you're already dating but struggling, it's time to go back to the basics. The best relationships aren't based on fleeting attraction or perfect compatibility on paper. Instead, they thrive on respect, patience, open-mindedness, communication, and authenticity. Let's break these down in detail. Respect, the first and most important rule of dating. If there's one non-negotiable rule in dating, it's this: without respect, love cannot exist. Attraction might get two people together, but respect keeps them together. So what does respect look like in a relationship? Respect for boundaries. Everyone has personal boundaries, whether it's about physical affection, emotional vulnerability, or time commitments. If someone constantly ignores your boundaries or pressures you into something you're uncomfortable with, it's a major red flag. Respect for opinions and differences. No two people are exactly alike. Your partner may have different beliefs, preferences, or ways of thinking. A respectful relationship allows both people to express themselves without fear of judgment or ridicule. Respect for feelings. If your partner dismisses your emotions, calls you too sensitive, or ignores your concerns, that's a problem. A healthy relationship is one where both people feel safe expressing their thoughts and feelings. But respect is a two-way street. You must also show the same level of respect to your partner. If you find yourself constantly trying to change them or dismissing their concerns, it's time for some self-reflection. The strongest relationships are built on mutual appreciation. Let love develop naturally. Why rushing kills romance? Love isn't a race. One of the biggest mistakes people make in dating is trying to force a deep emotional connection too soon. Have you ever met someone who, after just one date, bombards you with texts, overcompliments you, or acts like they're already planning a future together? While this might seem flattering at first, it often leads to burnout, pressure, and unrealistic expectations. Healthy relationships take time to develop. Here's why. Real emotional bonds are built through shared experiences. You can't truly know someone after one or two dates. Love is more than attraction. It's about understanding, trust, and connection. Rushing can lead to false intimacy. If you reveal everything about yourself too quickly, you might feel emotionally attached before you've even determined if you're truly compatible. People need space to process their feelings. If one person is moving too fast and the other isn't on the same page, it can create an imbalance that leads to discomfort or withdrawal. Instead of saying, "I think about you all the time" after one date, try, "I really enjoyed spending time with you today." This keeps things open and pressure-free. Take it one step at a time. Enjoy the journey instead of obsessing over the destination. Expanding your idea of the perfect partner. Many people have a type. Maybe you're drawn to someone tall, athletic, and charming. Maybe you picture yourself with an artistic soul or an ambitious go-getter. But have you ever asked yourself why you have these preferences? Often, our ideal type is based on past influences, what we've been conditioned to find attractive by movies, society, or past relationships. But what if your perfect match doesn't fit that mold? Here's why limiting yourself to one type can be a huge mistake. Attraction evolves over time. Many people grow more attractive the better you get to know them. Chemistry isn't always immediate. It can develop as you build an emotional connection. Different interests can create balance. Just because someone doesn't share your love of Marvel movies or hiking doesn't mean you won't connect on a deeper level. Sometimes opposites complement each other in amazing ways. Your type might not be right for you. If you keep dating the same type of person and it never works out, it's time to ask yourself, am I actually choosing what's best for me, or am I stuck in a pattern? Instead of focusing on surface-level qualities, shift your mindset. Look for someone who makes you feel safe, valued, and genuinely happy, even if they don't match your original checklist. Communication, the superpower of healthy relationships. If respect is the foundation, communication is the glue that holds everything together. In fact, most relationship problems boil down to poor communication. Here are some common communication mistakes that sabotage relationships. Playing mind games. If you like someone, say so. If you had a great time, tell them. Trying to act disinterested or playing hard to get only creates confusion. Not speaking up about issues. If something bothers you, address it early. Bottling up resentment leads to bigger fights later. Talking, but not listening. Communication isn't just about expressing yourself. It's about truly listening to your partner. The best relationships feel like a safe space where both people can be honest without fear of judgment or punishment. Create an environment where communication is encouraged, focusing on who you are now and not your past. One of the most common dating mistakes is oversharing about past relationships too soon. While it's normal to have past experiences, your date is interested in who you are today. Why bringing up exes too early is a bad idea. It shifts the focus away from the present connection. It can make your date feel like you're still emotionally attached to the past. It might create unnecessary comparisons. Instead of talking about old heartbreaks, focus on who you've become as a person. Share your passions, dreams, and what excites you in life. This helps build a stronger, more positive foundation for your new relationship. When the time is right, discussing past relationships is okay, but only if it's done constructively. For example, I've learned a lot about myself from my past experiences. Instead of my ex was terrible, and here's why. Final thoughts on Chapter 1. Successful dating isn't about luck. It's about choosing the right mindset and approach. Respect builds the foundation. Patience allows real intimacy to grow. Openness helps you discover unexpected connections. Communication keeps relationships healthy. Self-awareness ensures you bring your best self into a relationship. With these principles in place, you're already ahead of the game. Chapter 2. Building a connection that lasts. Finding someone you click with is just the beginning. The real challenge in dating isn't just meeting the right person, it's building a connection that lasts. Too many relationships start strong but fizzle out over time. Why? Because attraction and chemistry alone are not enough to sustain a relationship. What makes a relationship strong isn't just love, but the depth of connection, mutual growth, emotional safety, and shared values. A lasting connection isn't something you stumble upon, it's something you nurture and create together. Let's break down the key pillars of lasting love and how to build a connection that stands the test of time. 1. Emotional safety, the heart of deep connection. If there's one thing that separates short-lived flings from deeply connected relationships, it's emotional safety. People don't fall in love with perfect partners. They fall in love with people who make them feel safe to be themselves. So, what exactly is emotional safety? It's the comfort of knowing you can express your true self without fear of rejection. It's the assurance that your thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities will be met with understanding and not judgment. It's the trust that even in moments of disagreement, respect and care will never be lost. Many relationships fail because people don't feel emotionally secure. If you constantly feel like you have to watch what you say, hide your true feelings, or pretend to be someone you're not, the relationship is already built on shaky ground. How do you create emotional safety in a relationship? Be a safe space for your partner. Show them that their feelings are valid and important. Encourage open and honest conversations. Let them know they can talk to you about anything. Respond with kindness, even in difficult discussions. When conflicts arise, listen first instead of reacting defensively. Avoid sarcasm, passive aggressiveness, or belittling remarks. These might seem small, but over time, they erode emotional trust. When two people feel emotionally safe with each other, they form a bond that is unshakable. 2. Effort and consistency. Love is built, not found. One of the biggest myths about love is that it should always be effortless. Many people assume that if a relationship is meant to be, it will always feel easy. The truth? Every strong relationship requires effort. Love is not something that simply happens. It's something you choose to invest in every day. Think about the things in life that truly matter. Your career, your health, your passions. None of these things flourish without consistent effort. Why would love be any different? Signs of a relationship that will last. You both prioritize each other, even when life gets busy. You make time for deep conversations, not just small talk. You actively listen and try to understand each other's perspectives. You show love in small daily ways, not just through grand gestures. You both work through challenges together, rather than running at the first sign of difficulty. When effort is consistent and mutual, love grows deeper over time instead of fading away. 3. Attraction fades, emotional connection. Many relationships fail because people rely too much on physical attraction. They mistake infatuation for love, and when the initial passion cools down, they assume the relationship is over. Yes, attraction is important, but physical chemistry alone will never be enough. True intimacy comes from an emotional and mental connection, not just a physical one. In a relationship that lasts, you feel seen, heard, and valued by your partner. You both enjoy each other's company, even in silence. You can laugh, be weird, and completely be yourself without fear of judgment. You miss your partner's presence, not just their physical touch. If a relationship is purely based on attraction, it will weaken over time. But if it's based on a deep emotional connection, it will only grow stronger. 4. Overcoming the grass is greener syndrome. In today's dating culture, many people struggle with commitment. It's easy to believe that there's always someone better out there. Dating apps provide an endless supply of new options, making it tempting to always wonder, what if I could find someone more attractive? What if someone else makes me happier? What if I'm settling? This mindset is toxic and will destroy even the best relationships. Here's the truth. There will always be other options, but deep, meaningful connections are rare. Instead of always looking for the next best thing, ask yourself, does this person make me feel safe, respected, and happy? Can I grow and build a future with them? Do we share similar values and life goals? If the answer is yes, don't let temporary doubts ruin something truly meaningful. Love isn't about finding someone perfect. It's about choosing someone worth building with. 5. Conflict is inevitable, but how you handle it matters. Many people assume that a perfect relationship means no arguments. That's a lie. Every strong relationship has disagreements. The difference is in how couples handle them. Healthy couples discuss problems calmly instead of yelling. Listen to understand, not just to respond. Apologize when they're wrong instead of blaming the other person. Find solutions instead of repeating the same fights. Unhealthy couples use insults or bring up past mistakes during arguments. Refuse to apologize even when they know they're wrong. Use the silent treatment instead of talking things through. Keep breaking up over small issues instead of working on them. A relationship that lasts isn't one without problems. It's one where both people are committed to solving them together. 6. Choosing love every day. The most important lesson in love is this: love isn't just a feeling, it's a choice. Attraction, passion, and excitement will have highs and lows, but a true relationship isn't built on temporary emotions. It's built on commitment, effort, and the decision to keep choosing each other. A relationship that lasts is one where both partners prioritize each other even when life gets chaotic, put in effort even when things aren't exciting, stay loyal even when tempted by distractions, support each other's dreams rather than holding each other back. Love isn't about finding someone perfect, it's about choosing someone, flaws and all, and committing to build something real together. Final thoughts on Chapter 2. Building a connection that lasts isn't about luck, it's about intention and effort. Emotional safety creates trust. Consistency strengthens love. True intimacy goes beyond physical attraction. Commitment means resisting distractions. Conflict resolution keeps love alive. Choosing each other every day turns love into something unbreakable. A lasting relationship doesn't happen by accident. It's built deliberately, step by step, with the right person by your side. Conclusion: the only dating advice you'll ever need. At the end of the day, love isn't about luck. It's about who you are, what you bring to the table, and the choices you make. If you want to find and keep love, remember these two things. Focus on building a strong foundation: respect, patience, communication, and self-awareness. Choose someone who is willing to build a lasting connection with you, because real love is built, not found. With these lessons, you'll never feel lost in the dating world again.